this. Okay, let me start this. Okay. Hey guys, this is the 6 Path of Pain challenge, which is pretty much me this is an endurance challenge that I do, where I have 6 decks and I use my 6 individual decks against challengers, and if they beat a deck, I just move on to the next stage, and if they can endure all 6 and win, they win the whole challenge in general. Then, you see, in this duel, it was me using my Constellars, and my friend that was using the Bijou monsters that are brand new. And he wanted to take the challenge, so I said yes. And if anybody wants to take the challenge, all they have to do is message me or comment me, and they want to duel me on DevPro, and I will get back to them. Okay, and I actually got very confused with this game because when I first saw Kaiku, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just like, I didn't know what to do. But you see, him, I had to get off the fucking field. Yamato, no. Because, not that end phase shit, I wasn't handling that. Already you could see in the beginning of this game that I was already at a huge disadvantage. Because I was stupid in the beginning of the game. Because I predicted Lance or Shrink, but I didn't do anything. I pretty much just ignored it. And that was stupid on my part. I just got lucky with Zombie. That's the only reason why I did alright. And I could just see that dark hole in his hand. And I already just like... Because this is just the replay of the game. And already, I'm put at a disadvantage again. Because when you have no Constellar monsters to work with in Constellars, the deck falls. And it was just like, I didn't know what to do. So basically, at this point, it's just hoping that stuff goes in my favor. Which it really didn't. Also, anybody that takes the challenge, if you lose to a round, you just lose the challenge in general. But if you win, I just pretty much just do another round and you get more and more shout-outs on this channel. Because if you want, I will give you a shout-out in the videos. And also, if this video gets about 50 likes, I will continue to do the challenge and more Dev Pro duels. As long as it always gets 50 likes or more, I'm always willing to continue doing it. See, I shouldn't have thrown Chaos on the field so early. That was my own negligence. I still say to myself, why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. Breakthrough skill. Yet again, I actually said, this is when I got desperate, because I just set Maxi. I'm like, fuck it, I'm not going to worry about my pluses, I'm going to worry about surviving in this game, because Constellars is my best deck. None of my decks that I use are tier 1, they're like, you know, from how Spidey tells me, he always says I use shit like under the radar, like tier 2, so those are the kind of decks that I play. So that's one thing you don't have to really worry about me, is that I don't use full-on meta. I don't play shit like Mermaids and Atlanteans and Fire Fist and Spellbooks and Elemental Dragons. The duel was so close. That's why I'm happy he wanted me to upload this, because I was just like, the duel is so iffy on both ends. And I was like, why, Leonis? Why did I have to draw you now? Any other card would have been better. However, I was hoping that he would take the bait. However, he did take the bait. And he was attacking, and I'm just like, good, Leonis, you defended my life points. Thank you. And I could see he didn't even want me to have any Constellars, because he didn't want me to risk plussing with anything, because he knew, well, of course, with Sheradin. And then I drew Pollux. And at that point, I'm like, maybe I can turn this around. I didn't know what I could go into. I was debating Omega Beehive, but then I went for Starlit Platydemus. I was just like taking advantage of that, because I always said, if worst case scenario, I'll just plus off Platydemus if he's destroyed. So already, the duel's so close. And this is kind of when the duel kind of fades out. Torrential Tribute. Attack. I thought that over here I was doing a little bit better until I basically saw him activate his face down card. I was just like, oh no, it's Sword. He's bringing back his shit. When I was kind of worried because I didn't know what he was going to add during his end phase. So I just said to myself, I might as well just try to get rid of it now. And I was going to hope that I would draw a monster. And I drew, and I was just like, oh, XYZ Reborn. Perfect. I forgot what was in my graveyard, but then I was like, oh yeah, Pleiades is still in my grave. I can't leave him in my graveyard. So I was just like, okay, play stupid. Hope he MSTs it. But then I was just like, Xseed Reborn, Pleiades, come back. And then I was just like, now what do you do? And at this point in time, you could already predict how it ends. Don't forget to like the video. Check out our previous other videos. If you want to take the challenge, just ask me and I will get back to you. I will, you know, let you guys take the challenge and I'll make a video about this.